There we go. Good morning. Happy Halloween Day 2012. I have a seasoned pilot here. This is Miss Brooke, going to teach me how to do a little powered hang glider flying this morning, right?
That's right.
Right. Okay. And 4 Pop Alpha taking the active runway 8 departing.
So is that another? That's another one.
Yeah. That guy, Insight. That guy is Kim, and he bought our old aircraft. He's an island local like you guys.
And he doesn't do instruction. He just flies himself.
Exactly. Him and his wife go fly. Exactly. Alrighty. You ready, Miss Brooke?
I'm ready.
Alrighty, and away we go. Showers in the air, and then you know when you get between the. Have you seen
the rain? Yeah.
In the circle? Yeah.
Yep.
I love that.
They're my favorite too.
Absolutely love it. Alrighty. When was the last time you flew with Armin?
About a month and a half ago.
Oh, so you're current and everything.
Yeah.
Did you do a lot of flying or?
No, I don't do that much. My husband does more, but I just he lets me do a little bit, and then I just mainly coast.
All right. Well, I always tell people, you know, how much you fly is less important to me than more or less just being involved in the flight. You know,
right.
Physically taking the controls is completely up to you. But you know, if you want to, if it's this kind of thing where you want to do a little flying, you know, get a little more knowledge under your belt because you and your husband are going to buy one, and he's going to be flying, and you're going to be flying with him. Then you know it's good to know how to do a little bit of steering and stuff from the back. Do you know that you have a throttle control back there? Did Armin show that to you?
Yeah, he did show that to me.
Yeah, so you got the throttle control there and the choke control over there. And his aircraft is configured exactly the same as ours. His is just red. Wait, ours is red too. My wing is prettier.
Yours is. This is that like bluish color.
Yeah. He's got what, blue, white, and red?
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to have a blue, white, and red wing too. I bought the aircraft used from somebody that thought they were going to get into flying, but then they got into some medical issues and had to sell the aircraft, so I ended up buying it from them. So I ended up with a red aircraft with a blue, white, and red wing for a while too. But I'm much more into the neon. That's why I like your shoes so much.
I know, I do like your colors.
Well, would you like to do some flying, or you want to kind of kick back for a while?
Whatever you want.
Oh, whatever you want. It's completely up to you, my dear. Totally up to you.
I'll just kick back for a little while.
All right, sounds good, sounds good. We don't want our princesses to work too hard here, you know?
I'm on vacation.
Yeah, exactly. We are at the polo field. Oh. Oh, yeah, I wrote that memo and then I forgot about it. Because I thought we were going to kind of point.
All right, nice and sunny. We're headed that way.
Okay, so are you coming this way?
We're on a kind of point.
Okay. Do you want to follow? Do you want to go the same, kind of stay in the same area?
Whatever's the prettier
Well,
route.
I was going to go to Kiana Point too, but actually Tom's right. We should go there now because there's no guarantee that it will be sunny and clear 48, 50 minutes from now.
Yeah, I got you.
So we'll go out this way first. Totally forgot about that memo. I was like, yeah, we talked about that on the ground. Traffic.
Is that military?
No, that looks like a fish spotter.
Ah.
In a Cessna 150. Pretty nice light winds we have today. You know, it's the kind of day where you can pretty much fly like almost hands off.
Yeah.
The bar will just kind of hover out there, but there's not a whole lot of potholes in the sky, you know, to give us a little turn one way or the other. Dillingham 4 Papa Alpha at midfield 1500 westbound. Tom, company.
Company.
Company's our little private channel. So what altitude are you at?
1,500 coming up on the west Buffalo.
Okay, yeah, sorry I blew it. I started going east. You know, I saw rain and got distracted. Hey, so we should try to get together at some point.
Okay, that sounds fine. Nice and sunny and smooth out here.
Yeah, I think going to Kiana Point first was a good idea that I forgot about because there's no guarantee it'll be sunny out here later.
Yeah, who knows? But anyway, it's nice out here, and yeah, anytime you want to come on over where it's smooth and no problem, I'm fine.
Roger that. Some days we can actually see Kauai from here. Not usually, but maybe about 20 days out of the year it's clear enough we can actually see like 100 miles that way.
Really?
So I think it's like 87 nautical miles. So that's like what, 95 regular miles or something? 98, something like that.
Yeah, I like Maui because you can see like 5 different islands.
Yeah, all those other islands are so close.
Yeah.
It's really cool. How high have you guys gone up?
Armin and I, the last time I went to the, like almost the top of Haleakala.
Wow, you were
Yeah.
way up there. Did he did he cut the engine and glide back down?
Yes, he did.
You know, we always tease him for being a cheap German because he doesn't want to waste the gas. We always tease him. He's like, oh yeah. He's like, I don't use any gas. There's no time on the engine. I go, you cheap German. But he does take good care of his aircraft, that's for sure. Alrighty, so the guys are out here somewhere. I haven't seen them yet, but they're probably just a wee bit above us and maybe a mile or so in front of us. One thing I really can't portray enough, and I'm sure Tom talks about, he usually talks about this too, when someone is wanting to get into triking, and I hope Armin has, and if he hasn't, he will. These aircraft are really, really tempting to fly recklessly. They're very tempting because they're so nimble and fun, and you can crank over these turns and feel some G-forces, and you just feel like you're strapping on an aircraft and you got wings strapped to you, you know what I mean? Very tempting to fly recklessly, and I mean, you've lived in Maui, you heard about the trike crashes 2 years ago, right?
Yeah.
So, and all 3 pilots were flying recklessly. So that's one thing I can't portray enough is resist the urge to fly recklessly. That is what will keep you safe. There's an old saying, there are old pilots and bold pilots, but there's no old bold pilots.
That's right.
Yeah, so that's a good one to remember. In keeping it super safe, of course, we want to keep a good emergency landing area nearby if we were to need one. This road, you may as well consider it hot lava. It is totally not landable. That little dirt road, it's littered with potholes.
Really?
The road up there is paved straight and there's no obstructions, although it is private military property, so we'd have a little explaining to do. But right now, that's our emergency landing area. If we had to use it, I would. Otherwise, we're not supposed to go there, but if it was emergency, we would.
Have you ever had to do an emergency landing?
No, not yet, thank goodness. Yay, maintenance. I know Armin's had a couple to do, and he is awesome. He's only had a couple, and every single time his aircraft has been totally fine.
I think the winds are a lot worse in Maui though than they are here.
Absolutely. Hey, I'm here. I was just talking. Give me a minute. We're right at the point at 2,300 feet, and we have you in sight.
Where are they?
Right there.
Oh.
Are you still up? Tom, company. I'm going to pull up right next to them because you haven't had a chance to do this yet, and they're right there. Hey, I got you in sight.
That's awesome.
Yes. Promise not to hit him. Yeah, look at that view of Kiana Point. Alrighty. So right now they are in our video and we are in their photos. We're just gonna sneak a little bit closer.
How cool is that?
We don't normally do this with anybody but our friends, but since you guys are probably going to buy a trike, it's kind of fun. We're considering you friends at this point.
Well, thank you. Our dogs are friends. That should be.
Yeah, that says something, doesn't it? So now they're going to pull in front of us. We're going to hop over and we'll get a few pictures with them in the background. Looking good, looking good. You guys come here often?
Every once in a while.
We should go out sometime.
Double date. Oh, how cool.
I'm going to back off on the throttle so we drop down a little bit. And now they're in our pictures. Nice.
Oh, Mike's flying.
Yep. We're flying circles around him. We're flying circles around you.
Yeah, man, I guess we'll be eastbound.
Okay, roger that.
Jump plane just went to our right.
Okay, thanks. Okay, switching. All right. That's a little trike fun, you know.
So cool.
Hey, Randy, you up? Yeah, bud. Up. I got you in sight. Okay. Yeah, we're on another frequency for a minute.
Like now we're up here at cloud level. Have you gone above clouds?
Yes.
Yeah, it's nice. I love flying around the clouds. It's nice and smooth.
It's easy to do at Haleakala. You know where Armin is, right there at the bottom of Haleakala. It's easy to get up above them. And
How high are the what's the cloud level over there usually? Do you know?
I think it's around 9,000.
Holy cow! It's funny because our cloud level is almost always like 2,000 to 4,000 feet.
Wow.
Almost always.
But it's it drops depending on how low the clouds are, or what kind of storm's coming in.
Yeah, it changes. I'm hoping we're not going to get a cloud shadow here and we can actually see a little circle rainbow on this
Make the
cloud.
rainbow.
Yeah, I love doing this. I'll chase clouds and rainbows around the sky all day long. I love it. Yay!
Have you ever gotten a double rainbow?
Yeah, like from the rain.
Yeah, Armin and I got one last time.
Oh my
And I have
gosh.
a picture of it. The Haleakala's in the background, and there's the double. I mean, you can barely see the rainbow.
Oh my gosh, that's super cool.
That's cool.
I'm just taking pictures for you right now, just for fun. Oh, we lost it. Yeah. So that's about 45 degrees of bank. If you look at the horizon and the front tube, like this would be 0 bank, right? And then all the way over would be 90. Does that make sense? Like
Yes.
this far, we're like, okay. So we can go like 10, 20. That's about 45, right about there. And we can go up to about 60. If you go over 60, will the aircraft fall apart? Absolutely not. But the manual says 60, so we keep it to 60. Have I gone over 60? Absolutely, but not with innocent.
Not with innocent
innocent. Yeah, full fare paying customers. Exactly. I mean, but people always say, oh, well, can you do loops? Can you do this? I'm like, yeah, you can do that in your aircraft. But remember, old pilots, bold pilots, right?
That's right.
Yeah. When you get bored back there and want to do some flying, just let me know. Feel free to take it whenever you like. I'm going to back off on the throttle and drop us down a little bit. We'll do we got nice light winds today, so we can actually do a little lower flying. Get past this little rain shower.
Do you guys have a lot of waterfalls on this side of the?
Nothing like Maui does. Nah. See, Armin's over there on the northeast corner.
Yeah.
So it's the upwind side of the island. We're technically on the downwind side. I mean, this is the leeward side right here.
Yeah.
It's odd that there's a rain shower in Makua Valley. That's very rare. So we don't get a whole lot of waterfalls. We do have Waimea, which is up the coast. We'll head up towards Waimea. It's about an 82-foot waterfall, but it's just a little teeny-weeny trickle right now. It ain't nothing. It's so small. It's actually prettier from the ground than it is from the air. Over on the east side of the island, we have Sacred Falls. Have you heard of Sacred Falls?
Yeah, I've heard of it. We haven't been to it yet, though.
It's Oahu's tallest waterfall, 420 feet. It's actually a series of waterfalls. If you were to hike into Sacred Falls, you only see the bottom one, which is about 120 feet, and it's awesome. It's really pretty. But a bunch of dumbasses went hiking into the valley, super steep valley, after like torrential rains, and there was a rock slide, and it killed a bunch of people.
And shut it down.
So actually, they weren't the dumbasses. So what did the state do? They're the dumbasses. They're the ones that shut it down because they were getting sued, and obviously it's dangerous, you know. But don't go hiking in a waterfall canyon after a rain shower. I mean, after torrential downpour. That's just silly.
That's flash flood territory there.
Exactly, and the walls get all unstable, you know. So yeah, they just didn't know, you know, and so I don't know. I guess they should maybe it'd be nice if maybe the state put up some signs, you know, that said like closed today due to
Right.
But
they do that in Maui with the 7 sacred pools.
They do?
Yeah, they have the 7 sacred pools closed if there's too much rain, and then they're open if it's not.
See, that's what they should have done with Sacred Falls, but instead they just closed it year round. So you can still hike it, you just have to get creative to get back in there. But there's plenty of open land to do that with. Remember when we took off, this was all rain.
Yeah.
It all kind of got pushed on shore and over the other side there. I'm sure Makua Valley is happy to get the rain. Oh, look, there's a speed flyer on the ridge there.
Where do they jump from? The top of that hill?
Yeah, they hike up to the top and they run off the top there.
They hike to the top of that?
Yeah, there's a zigzag trail. It's a nice little trail, actually. If you and Mike, sorry, I was brain locking.
No,
I remembered Sammy and I couldn't remember Mike's name.
Oh,
How
we get
bad
that a
is
lot.
that?
No, we get that everywhere we go.
Dog
They're like,
people,
oh, there's
right?
Sammy. And we're like, do you know us?
I know, people are like, Epo! So yeah, they hike to the top, but there's a trail. I'll show it to you. We'll fly right by the paraglider here, and you can see, when you look down on the trail, you can see the switchbacks. And you can do it in tennis shoes. You don't need like hiking boots or anything. Now these parachutes are smaller than paragliders, so they're not really made to stay up too much. They're really just about proximity flying close to the cliff.
This airport used to be a military airport?
It actually still is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's long, it's big. We were thinking it must be military.
Yeah. Behind you. There's the, yep, that's it right there. Nice trail. It looks like it's just like slanted on the side of the road. It's on the side of the hill. It's awesome. Oh, there's another one right here getting ready to launch. Couple of them. So that's where they launch from.
It's awesome. They land on the beach?
They land right down there in that little field right there behind the, they don't have enough penetration to make it out to the beach.
So that must not be a very long hike, because the people with their 2 dogs that are up there, we saw them when we parked.
Oh yeah, it's like maybe an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad. So that's their usual landing spot right down there. Good day for speed flying, and Scott of Hawaii is closed, so half their staff is up here speed flying. Oh, look at how pretty those clouds are over there. So nice. How often do you make it over to Oahu?
This is our first time. We were laughing. We never leave Maui, ever. We go skiing once a year, and then other than that, we don't really leave Maui.
Oh.
So when we came here, we came to Oahu with my parents because they wanted to see Pearl Harbor. And then we're going to the Big Island, because we said if we're going to leave, we might as well leave and like do it all.
Go do some stuff. Yeah.
So we leave here on Sunday and we go to the Big Island for 2 weeks, and we'll be in Kona for a week and Hilo for a week.
Oh my gosh, what a nice little vacation.
Yeah.
You know, when you guys buy your aircraft, you can fly the trike over to other islands.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I've flown a trike over to Hana before. We used to have 3, and Armin had a problem with one of his engines, and it like blew a rod through the casing. We're still not really sure what happened with that engine. But anyhow, it was an older aircraft. So he basically needed to get a new engine, and so while he was waiting like the 2 weeks for the engine to come in, we flew an aircraft over there for him to borrow. It was really fun flying a trike over to Molokai, and then we flew Kahului, and then over to Hana.
Beautiful.
Oh, the north face of Molokai with all the waterfalls. Oh my gosh.
We've done that helicopter ride from Maui to Molokai.
Oh, you have?
Oh, it's beautiful. But I imagine on this, it'd be even better because you could get in closer to
Yep,
the stuff.
you get it nice and close,
Yeah.
and you can push out on the bar, right? It's like right now we're going 56 knots, but we back up on the throttle so we don't climb, and you just push the bar out and get super slow.
Oh, and you can like hang at the waterfall.
Yeah, you just kind of hang there. We did some flying with Arvin. Tom and I were in a trike, and he was in his Cessna 172, and took a few pictures of his plane against the waterfalls. It was so neat.
Have you done the cliffs at Lanai?
No, I haven't been there yet. Have you?
Yeah, Lanai is worth doing. You should do that.
Okay. I need to fly a trike over there.
Yeah. It's totally different than Molokai because you don't have the green, but you can see like the layers of the stuff. It's really cool.
Oh, awesome.
And the plantation city in Lanai is really pretty. That's our favorite place to go camp.
Oh, really? I haven't made it over to Lanai yet. I really want to. So, like, one of the islands I haven't been to, I've been to, you know, all the other islands, all the other main islands, except for I've been to Molokai and, you know, Kauai, a big island, and Maui. But I haven't been to Lanai yet. So, Plantation Village?
Yeah, I think it was like built for the Dole Plantation Farms.
Uh-huh.
And it's like up at the top of the mountain, and it's like a city. I mean, it's like a little built city town type thing.
So, can you rent cabins up there, or do you just bring a tent, or what is it?
Oh, for the camping. The camping's down on the beach.
Oh, nice.
It's beautiful, yeah. But the city up there, I just think it's so cool because you don't see anything like it in Hawaii anymore. But you know, the camping's on the beach and it's beautiful. You wake up every morning, the spinner dolphins are out there.
Oh, I love that. We do that over at Makua Valley on the other side of this ridge because it's almost always awesome weather.
Yeah.
Because it's the leeward side, right? And you know, you get a full moon going. The whole campground, the whole beach just fills up with local campers. I love it. Gosh, this is gorgeous. I'm glad these clouds moved in. What a pretty day.
Is that them?
That's them. Yeah, I think Kim, the other guy that has the trike, that bought our old one, I think he landed because he was coming in when we were taking off.
Yeah.
Gosh, these clouds are gorgeous today.
Were you nervous at all going over to Hana, being over the open ocean?
No, I've done it enough now because I've taught a few people to fly trikes, and on Oahu, I don't know about Maui, but on Oahu, there's not another airport within 25 nautical miles, like that's more than 25 nautical miles away. So part of getting your pilot's license is you have to do a cross-country flight to an airport that's at least 25 nautical miles, or basically 28 regular miles away. So on Oahu, we don't have one. So you have to go to the other islands. So you got to go to Maui, or I mean to Molokai. Well, that's 29 miles over open ocean. Once you get to Molokai, it's only like 7 miles to get over to Maui, right?
Right.
It's not far at all. So the crossing from Oahu to Molokai is a little more intimidating than the crossing
Molokai
over
to
to
Maui.
Molokai to Maui. So, but you know, of course, whenever we go over water, we wear flotation gear and bring personal locator beacons and all that kind of stuff, you know, because we're in these cotton suits.
Yeah, we would drown.
Yeah, we would definitely want flotation gear. Man, these clouds are beautiful. You know how when water in a river goes around a boulder, it fills in behind it?
Yeah.
That's what these clouds are doing. The wind's coming this way. You might think that the wind's coming this way because the clouds are stacked up on that side. But what's happening is the wind's coming this way and then it's getting sucked down behind that ridge. So when you see that, the wind is coming from the other side, like this side.
Yeah.
So we're up at 3,300 feet, and Mount Ka'ala is 4,000 feet, 4,020 to be exact.
Yeah, Haleakala is all over 10,000.
Yeah, that's super high. Yeah, we don't have to go very high to get to the top of our mountain,
Yeah.
our Haleakala. But I do love the way the clouds just build up and tower all over the place. There she is, circular rainbow. There's the guys. What a pretty day. Have you ever been flying anywhere where you could smell like the pineapples or something burning?
No.
And when the pineapples are really, really ripe and you get down over a real ripe field, you can
Yeah.
actually smell the pineapples growing.
See,
And
we don't really have pineapples anymore in Maui. We just have the sugar cane.
oh, but you have sugarcane, huh?
Yeah.
We don't have that.
Thank God. Sugar cane's horrible.
Really? What's horrible about it?
The burning of it,
Oh, they burn it.
they burn it.
Oh, I did not know that.
And it's miserable. I mean, you can feel like you wake up in the morning, you can feel it.
What? I thought that was Tom. Hey, Tom, was that for me? Hey, did you call me? No. All right. We'll go back to the other channel. Oh, Island channel. That's what we're switching. There we go. What a pretty day.
It's beautiful. Now, what's this down here?
That's Schofield Barracks.
Oh, we went there.
You did?
Yeah, because my grandfather was on Pearl Harbor when it was bombed. He was in the Army.
Really?
And he was at Schofield Barracks, so my dad wanted to go visit. So we went and they have like a little museum there.
Uh-huh.
And we actually went into the barracks where he was. They have like one barrack left.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
it must have been so cool for
It
your
was.
grandfather.
Well, my grandfather said it was my dad that really wanted to see it.
Oh, okay, it was your dad. And this was where your grandfather was stationed.
Right.
Oh
yeah.
my gosh.
And so he went and like he was part of
You up?
I'm up.
Company.
Company.
he was part of the radar that saw them coming in.
Oh, really?
And they got off shift and there was about 6 of them that went to breakfast and all the rest of them went.
Yeah, stand by 1 second, Tom. Uh-huh. I
all
want to hear the rest of the story.
Yeah, it's okay. All the rest of them went to bed. And the
Uh-huh.
ones that went to bed died with the bombing, and the ones that went to breakfast lived.
So your grandfather went to breakfast?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, that is a freaky story. Well, there's the Kolikoli Pass where they came through, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Tom, what's up?
There's some big airplane circling out over the pineapple field. I make sure that you know it's not that high.
I know he's been out there all morning long, and I don't know what it is, but yeah, I'll get on channel.
Okay, is he on 122.850?
I don't know. I haven't heard him at all, but I have been watching him all morning.
Okay.
So that's the pass that they came in to bomb.
Okay, well, how's Miss Brooke doing?
Yeah, he's coming right at us. We should probably switch channels. Oh, wait, he's turning. Okay. We're doing fine.
Okay, well, I don't think he's on our channel, but I'm going to keep an eye out for him.
Roger that. We're going to drop down lower than him anyhow.
Okay, switching to Dillingham and check both out.
You know, it looks like a Coast Guard plane, C-130 or something, C-123. It's got an orange tail.
Yeah, it's Coast Guard, and Kim thought somebody was dropping parachutes out by the windmills, but I don't see that he's doing that, and that'd be a silly place to put him.
Okay, switching.
Switching.
So yeah, right behind us, that's the pass where a bunch of the Zeros came through, and then you can see, I mean, right over Schofield and right on down to Pearl Harbor. So, do you want to fly over Schofield to see it from the air?
Sure.
Okay. I mean, you were just here, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we came on Friday. We went to Pearl Harbor and then went to the barracks.
We just have to call the Wheeler Tower and let them know that we're going to be overflying. So let's get on. Hey, Tom, we're going to switch to Wheeler.
Okay, we're going to be on CTAP. Let me know if Wheeler is worth anything.
Okay. Let me get over to Wheeler. Let's see here.
ETO.
Let's see. Let me find what channel Wheeler's on for stars. Ugh! We got to listen to their CTAF first. Their their little recording thing.
Right.
Is departing runway 4. Remarks. Hazardous weather information available from the Hawaiian Islands from Oahu flight service on 122.2. Airfit advisories, Glendale.
That's the one for Honolulu.
TO, 5 miles north of Wheeler Airfield at DC Basamon. Advise on initial contact, you have information Delta.
So is that the pineapple fields?
Yes.
Wheeler Army Airfield information Delta, time 1855 Zulu. Wind calm, visibility unrestricted, sky conditions 3,900 scattered, 5,000 scattered. Temperature T32.19, altimeter 3009. NDB, VOR, visual approaches available, 90 runway 6, Cola transition closed. Caution for paradrops conducted by a C-130 at 1,250 feet EGL, 5 miles north of Wheeler Airfield at DC Basamon. Advise on initial contact, you have information Delta.
All right, Delta. Wheeler Tower, airborne 334 Papa Alpha with you at Pineapple. Is it a holiday? No.
No.
All right.
Would your camera take a picture of the pass?
Yes, absolutely.
Last I'm calling, give it Brooke and Diggins.
Because I want to show it to my dad.
All right. Let's see here. Wheeler Tower, airborne 334 Papa Alpha with you at Pineapple 1,900. Let me do a little circle here and I'll take a photo for you.
Sure.
We just have to make radio contact with these guys before we enter their airspace.
Oh, yeah, I know how it goes.
So we're kind of waiting for him to answer us. So the recording did say that there was a C-130 doing paradrops 5 miles north.
At the wind turbines?
Yeah, down there, over there by the wind turbines. He's 1,200 feet above the ground level, which is about 2,000 feet, because this is about 800 feet.
Yeah.
Come on. Wheeler Tower, airborne 334 Papa Alpha at Pineapple.
November 7 Mike Zulu. Hold your answer. November 7 Mike Zulu, roger. Traffic knocked at 12 o'clock 5. Up to deck. Mike Zulu, roger. November 7 Mike Zulu, roger.
Come on. He's talking to another guy.
Alpha is center frequency broadcast now.
Wheeler Tower, 334 Papa Alpha at Pineapple to transition southbound west of the airfield. If he doesn't answer, we can just go up another 1,000 feet or so, and then we won't be in his airspace anymore.
Did you get the picture of the pass?
Yeah, I'm getting it right now, actually. Woo! Oh, wait, that was a bad one.
Last 841, contact approach 120.
We'll do one more turn here and see if we can get him to answer us.
Number 7 Mike Zulu, right at service terminates, block speed far, traffic effective.
Wheeler Tower, 4 Papa Alpha with you at Pineapple, 2,200.
Hello, 4 Papa Alpha, you're broadcasting on center free.
Sorry, wrong freak.
1,250.
There we go. Wheeler Tower, 334 Papa Alpha with you at Pineapple, 2,300.
334 Papa Alpha, Willow Tower, altimeter 3009, C-type aircraft and intentions.
Weight shift controlled light sport aircraft, 2,300, like to transition southbound.
4 Papa Alpha, roger, southbound transition approved.
All right, so he said we can come in, which means we can get closer to the pass now. That's what I was kind of hoping for.
Awesome.
4 Papa Alpha, confirm you said a light sport fixed wing.
Light sport powered hang glider.
4 Papa Alpha, roger.
All right. It's a little bit bumpy in between the two mountain ranges, but it's kind of cool, especially since you have some history here.
Yeah.
I want to know where your grandfather went for breakfast. I want to go eat there.
Right?
Huh?
I'm trying to see if I can see the barrack because it's peak.
It's such a huge place, huh?
I know.
Yeah, so if you start to see anything familiar, let me know. Which gate did you come in?
Linman.
What's that?
Linman Gate?
Linman Gate. Is that the one down on the south side?
Yeah, but that was only because the other one was closed.
Tower, Norway 765, close. Right, close traffic.
We were closest to the other one.
765, runway 6, wind
Turn that
070 at 900, clear for
So I think
takeoff.
Linman Gate is that one,
Traffic
right?
South of Dragon
Oh,
X,
wait.
southbound 2000 is a light glider.
Let's see. Down there, that's Linman Gate, the one right by the runway. If you follow this kind of road down and it curves,
Yeah, that's it.
that's gonna be down there, because that's Cunha Road. We'll just take a whole bunch of pictures here. Then you can analyze them later.
And glider 4 Papa Alpha, make your stay at 2003 transition traffic, CH47, just on the departure leg of runway 6, 1,500 foot pattern.
Copy that. 4 Papa Alpha, we're at 2,100 and we'll remain.
Roger.
So there's somebody at 1,600 feet. I don't see him yet. It's at C-130. If you happen to see him, let me know. He'll be over there somewhere.
Okay.
He's departing, so he's probably going that way.
The glider is just about a mile southwest of the approaching of runway 6 at 2000 southbound.
Woo! There's a big bump.
Roger.
We'll revert and we'll go back to the north now and take a few more. Wheeler Tower, airborne 4 Papa Alpha. We're going to divert back to the north. It's getting a little bumpy over here. We'll get out of your way.
Roger, northbound transition.
That's all I wanted to do anyhow. Had to give a reason why we were just sightseeing.
We're just playing.
Yep, just cruising around. So I think that's the Linman Gate right there, yeah?
65,
Yeah.
go back to northbound, or she's going northbound.
Wow, close call for Gramps.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Is your grandfather still alive?
No, he died about 10 years ago.
Ooh.
But he didn't talk about Pearl Harbor to anyone. My grandmother didn't know no one until he was on his deathbed.
Really?
That's when they found out everything.
Wow.
I guess it's that devastating when you see everyone you know die.
765 runway 6 wind 070 at 7, clear for the option.
I wish I could find that C-130. He's cleared for the option, which means he's coming into land.
No, we don't see him anywhere, huh?
Nah. We'll get one more quick photo for you looking through to the other side there. Of course, the Coley Pass will look much smaller in your pictures because of the wide-angle lens.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Yeah. All right. We can't go flying through the artillery range either. We got to go back around.
So all of this stuff is pineapple, both sides of the air base?
This is all artillery range. That's all pineapple over there.
Gotcha.
And then there used to be pineapple over there too on the
Yeah,
the other side, but that was Del Monte and they kind of went out of business. Oh, okay. I got the CH-47. He's the one that was cleared for the option, not the C-130. He's the guy landing right now. A helicopter coming in. Good, then I don't feel so bad about the fact that I haven't seen the C-130. Diamond head out there is looking really pretty.
Yeah.
So I took a bunch of pictures over there. Hopefully I got something where you can look down and kind of recognize and go, okay, they're the barracks.
That's awesome.
The guys are up here on the coastline. They probably went up towards the windmills, so we'll kind of cut across now. Let's see, we're still at 2,200. And as we get near the shoreline, it should get a little smoother. Is your tummy okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right.
Yeah, I don't get sick like that, so you're good.
Right on, right on. I figured if this is your third flight, you're probably pretty solid.
Yeah, and Armin will do like the roller coaster with, you know, like the little
Oh,
traffic.
yeah. Like the little kind of pushing out.
That doesn't bother me at all. I'm pretty good about it. Yep, yeah.
Then do a few little turns. Yeah, I'm pretty solid too, but I always ask people because you never know, man. I was flying with this girl the other day, and she was like, "Oh my God, look at those surfers they were towing in. It was so cool to watch from above." So I go do these turns by there. She goes, "No, I'm solid." We did about 3 or 4 turns over the tow-in surfers, and we were on our way back. And just like 2 minutes from landing, she's like, "I'm not feeling so good." I was like, "Oh no!"
Did she get sick?
She did.
Oh.
Yep. She goes, it came out of nowhere. It just totally surprised her.
Did she get sick on you?
No, it goes back.
That's good.
He should let us know that we're clear to the north here, but if he doesn't say anything soon, I'll let him know. That little intersection back there where these 2 roads come together, that's the edge of Wheeler's airspace.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So this is all pineapple in front of us here. You guys don't have pineapple, huh?
Is this Dole Plantation?
This is all Dole Plantation.
We have none, no. Lanai used to have some. I think they still have a little bit, but not like they used to.
Well, you know, they plant these fields using the tops of pineapples, and they do it all by hand.
Wow.
Wheeler Tower Airborne, Fort Papa Alpha, clear to the north.
Papa Alpha, frequency change approved.
Have a good day. So out here in front of us, you see this field that's kind of like, looks like it's in a transition.
Right.
The piles of green on the edges, those are stacks of pineapple tops.
Oh.
So that's fields just getting planted, and they do it all by hand.
They can't do it by machine?
Nope, they plant them all by hand.
That's crazy.
So like these fields here have pineapples in them. You can see how far they've gotten to picking them.
Right.
So those are in the process of getting picked. These are babies right here. These just got planted like a couple weeks ago.
How long do they take to mature?
It's ridiculous. It takes 16 to 18 months, so roughly a year and a half.
That's what sugarcane is too. It's about 2 years.
And then they harvest that, and then they let the plant make another pineapple. That takes another year, and then they pull up the field. So basically 2.5 years, 2 pineapples.
That's crazy.
It is kind of nuts.
Onshore traffic, that's 2503, 1,500. 1 mile offshore, Waimea Bay, transitioning to Turtle Bay. Good morning, this is 355 with no factor. We're at Waimea, we're at 295.
Yeah, look, you can see them down there working.
Yeah.
Crazy. That's got to be the most brutal job, you know, out in the sun, red dirt. And you know they're wearing long sleeves and long pants because pineapples are pokey, right?
And that dust would be in your face.
Yeah, that is brutal work. But I've taken a few local ladies flying that, you know, used to work in the pineapple fields. North Shore traffic, airborne for Papa Alpha in the North Practice area, 1,700, and we're northbound for Waimea. So we get out from in between the center of the two mountain ranges, you know, the Ko'olau mountain range and then the Waianae mountain range,
Right.
and it gets a little smoother near the coastline. Want to hang your feet out?
Yeah, this one's starting to go to sleep. It's fine.
Yeah, hang it outside. Hang them both outside if you like.
Armin's so much bigger than you. He takes up so much more room.
That's funny. Yeah, I'm a whopping 5'3", so I don't take up too much room. Hey Tom, where you at?
Coming up on Brown Bay Pipeline 2.4.
Okay.
What's that down there?
Those are apple bananas.
Ah.
You know the little bushy banana?
Yeah.
the little small kind bananas. Those are just babies though, baby little trees. Those are, oh wait, those ones could be papayas over there.
Yeah, they look like papayas.
Yeah. So this is the Honolulu stream, and this stream is the one that goes out to the little cute little bridge in Haleiwa. You can see it way down there.
Yeah.
This is the part of the island that most people don't get to see, you know, because you're kind of stuck on that road down there.
And that's a freshwater stream, huh?
Yes, coming down from the Ko'olau mountain range.
Oh, your wind turbines are almost in a circle.
Yeah, they're kind of in a big loop.
Oval.
Yeah. Hey, how did the wind turbines get received on Maui?
Not very well.
Very well or
Not very well. And you know they're building more on like down past Wailea and past McKenna. They've already put up 2.
Oh my gosh. Is it first wind?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
First Wind is put up. This was their 4th project in Hawaii. The first one was over on Maui. Then there was one over at Kahuku. Then there was one on the Big Island. And now this is their biggest. This is 30 wind turbines.
Well, apparently they're talking about, that company's talking about putting them on Lanai. Because when we went into Lanai City last time we went camping, we saw signs all over that was like,
Yes.
no wind turbines.
Yeah, and you know, the thing is that the power from those wind turbines that they're talking about putting
Come
on
here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so of course they don't want it because they're not even getting any of the benefits from it.
No, none at all. You know what? We did the math, and you at $10,000 or $12,000 a pop for photovoltaics, you could power as many homes as these 30 turbines for 2/3 the cost.
Yeah, I read somewhere that it saves the Maui residents like our wind turbines like 10 cents a year. I mean, it's like ridiculous.
Yeah,
it's not even.
Yeah, they weren't very well received here either. And you know what they do? They use a little photography trick. A wide-angle lens makes things look further away. So they showed us these pictures of what the wind turbines would look like from Waimea Bay when you come around the corner. But they use like a 20mm lens.
Yeah.
Your eyes see with 32 millimeters. So it brings things closer. So they use these photography tricks to show you an artist's rendition of what it's going to look like. And it's crap because that's not what your eyes see.
Not at all.
And then if you really want to, like what really pissed off the locals here is that, you probably, even on Maui, I'm sure you know that Waimea Valley is sacred on Oahu.
Yeah.
This is like our most sacred valley, right? There's lots of history here. they built these 3 turbines right on the ridge overlooking the valley.
I'm surprised that was allowed.
Well, it was allowed because they pushed it through. And they used trick photography, and they didn't hold the meetings that they were supposed to hold. They just did it all. They just push it. They know that it's not going to be received well, so they do it all on the sly. These guys who put these things up are really good at deceiving the public.
You know, Wailea in Maui is like the most expensive place to live. And then they're about to put in these wind turbines where you can see them from their little pretty houses.
You know what? These guys in Pupukea, these properties up here are like, they're huge lots, so they're a minimum of $1 million. Most of them are upwards of that. There was people at the meeting we went to once this got built. For every other windmill, there's a red light on top, and they all flash in synchronicity.
Yep.
So
yeah,
when you're at your house here, it looks like you're looking out over this oil field. I mean, it's like looks like oil rigs out in the distance. It's just awful. And here's our beautiful, sacred, historical Waimea Valley with 1, 2, 3 windmills looming right over the top of it. When you come around Waimea there, you see 9 of them.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, you'll see maybe the tops of 4, and they made them in the pictures look really small. So yeah.
No, you can pretty much see the whole thing.
Oh yeah, it's totally was deceptive. But you asked about waterfalls. Here's our little waterfall.
Where is it?
Right down there. Just a little trickle. See that pool of water?
Yeah, I see the pool of water.
Just a little trickle. We've had practically no rain lately, so that waterfall is really... It looks pretty from the ground, but from the air, it's like, really? That's a waterfall? Oh my gosh, I haven't even been watching the clock. We've actually already been in the aircraft for 55 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
I know, I didn't even know. I've just been like, having a good time with you. Pop Alpha, what's your 20?
Pipeline at 900 feet.
Oh, good. Woo! Another little bump there. We're right downwind of these mountains. Waimea, company?
Company.
We'll find out if it's smooth down there. Okay, we got you in sight. Is it smooth where you are?
It was pretty good, and now it's getting a little choppy. I don't know if it just picked up or if we dropped down, but it's okay at 900 feet.
Okay, well, we're at 1500, got you in sight. We'll wait for you, and then we'll head back towards Dillingham. So, check this out. Brooke's grandfather was actually in Pearl Harbor, so we wanted to fly over some of the barracks and stuff, because they went and visited the barracks that he was at.
Oh, cool. All right, yeah, I had no idea what you're doing. And there was a big parachute drop operation going out in counteraction.
Yeah, I know. It was on the common traffic, whatever, the recording for Wheeler. Smile. Yeah. Nice. Going this way, it should get smoother. A little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like there's some dolphins or something splashing around over there.
Oh, I see it.
I just saw little, there we go, little splashes.
Switching to CTAP.
Dolphins to your right.
Thanks.
Okay, switching.
We went on Monday and swam with the dolphins.
Oh, nice.
You know, we can't do that in Maui.
Why not?
They have the animal protection laws.
Okay.
They don't allow you in the water with any animals. In fact, if you're out snorkeling, you're supposed to get out.
Really?
Yeah. It's like a $10,000 fine.
Wait a second, but what happens if dolphins swim up to you? What are you supposed to do?
You're supposed to get out of the water.
Really? How come we don't have that?
I think you will soon.
Man, that's gonna like totally mess with those dolphin, the ones that go out into the wild.
Yeah, that's what we did. Yeah, we went and we were talking to her. The Pacific Whale Foundation, you know, it's a big thing in Maui. They pretty much got the laws into place, and Maui passed it. So now they're thinking it's coming to Oahu. The the next like 2 years.
Oh my gosh. Which company did you go with?
Lisa at, what was the name of it?
Was it Dolphin Excursion?
Yeah.
18503, 1,500, 1 mile offshore to the golf course, transitioning to Waimea Bay.
I have a friend that she's a boat captain for that, Jenna.
Yes, Jenna's who took us.
Jenna's who took you?
We had the best time with her, and we actually
She's so cool.
we talked about going back before we leave because it's like one of the things we can't do, and we're trying to do stuff we can't do at home.
Yeah.
So we had a great time.
Oh yeah, she's so nice. She's gone. If you go back, she's gone flying with me a couple times. So we've, I go out in the on the Dolphin things, and she comes flies with me.
Yeah, it's a great trade-off, right?
Definitely. Yeah, when you guys buy your aircraft, you'll find you can use your aircraft for so many good barters. I've gotten acupuncture, acupressure, massage, hyperbaric chamber time, and I'm not even going to go into how many food trades I've done. I've eaten for free in Haleiwa like more times than you even want to know.
That's crazy.
The one trade I don't recommend though is don't make a trade with the local ice cream company, because you'll want to use your ice cream trade because it's free ice cream, right?
But you'll eat
oh
too much.
my gosh, all on the butt. Oh yeah. Yeah, we love our local ice cream company. They actually are awesome guys. But yeah, it took me like a year and a half to eat all that ice cream.
Yeah, we kiteboard in Maui, and we trade a lot of that too from people that want to go out and kiteboard. I'm like, oh, you can use our flight, you can use our kite.
Oh yeah, well fully, because if you think about it, this is similar to kiting. It's just different.
Controlling the kite is a lot like controlling this.
Absolutely. So our airfield's over there. Did you want to do any flying before we landed, or?
Sure.
Okay.
Smooth enough, you think?
Hey Tom, switching. Alright, I'm just gonna get off that channel. So you only flew a month and a half ago. That's not too long ago. It steers exactly the same as Armin's. Do you guys have a Blu-ray player? Did we shoot Blu-ray video for you? Or regular DVD?
You have to ask my husband.
Oh.
He does all the technology, not me.
Here, what I'll do is if it goes on if we're over an hour and only an hour and 2 minutes fits on a disc, but if it goes over on another disc, I'll just burn you another disc. So you'll have your video maybe on 2 discs. But you're flying, so this is the important part. I should have cut it out earlier.
Which way are we going?
We're gonna go that way. So someone's burning something down there, which is kind of nice. Yeah, we're just gonna follow the shoreline here. Our airfield is right down there. I always love it when people are burning things in the fields because it gives you an idea of what the local wind conditions are.
Yeah.
Like these winds are coming pretty much right off the ocean, straight out of the north. Maybe even a little bit out of the west. By the time we get back to Dillingham, we probably won't have the wind going down the runway. We'll have the wind coming off the side of the runway.
You can feel how much it's pulling towards that way.
Yeah. Smile. Yeah. Throw me a shock with one hand. Speed. One-handed flight. I love it. I'll back off on the throttle a little bit. We got to get down to about 800 feet, and we're up at 1,100 feet, so we'll just drop off. And we'll go just a little bit out over the water, just so we're not close to the houses. I try to not fly right over the houses when I'm low, just to be a good neighbor,
Yeah.
And plus, when we're near the airfield, we got to be out over the water anyhow for the skydivers, so. Look at how small the surfers are in the water.
Oh, I couldn't even see how.
Kind of puts things in perspective, doesn't it? You think, oh, look at those little waves, and then you see how small they are, the surfers are, and you're like, those are not little waves. Nice. All right, now we'll give it just a little throttle so that we stay level. And we're going to kind of go, can you see that coral head sticking out over there?
Yeah.
We're going to sort of aim for that coral airspace. We just go kind of a little bit around it.
Have you ever done skydiving here?
Oh yeah, I actually have about 1,000 skydives.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I started skydiving pretty regularly. Oh, we'll go a little more to the right.
Here, you want to take it back?
No, you're doing fine. Just pull it with your right. Push a little bit. There you go. Perfect. See, you got it. And then pull a little on your left to straighten us out. Good. Now, would you like me to take it?
Yes.
Okay, I'll take it. I only take the controls when you're in control.
Gotcha.
When you're like, oh, I'm in a turn, you want to take it? That I'm like, nah. You got this. You got this, and you did.
I got it.
You had it. I had no doubt. So anyhow, I started skydiving in 1995, and I have about 1,000 jumps.
I wanted to do it here, but I was afraid something would happen and we would get hurt going to the Big Island.